Hi, it's Xiaoyao. We are group Mapotoufu, wondering latent dimensionality of decisions. How do trajectories of latent variables within brain regions and shared across brain regions change during different epochs of the task, and how are they correlated with behavior? We use one-dimensional decoder vector analysis (GPFA) PCA to analyze Steinmetz data. These are our amazing group members. First, we want to know its preparatory activity, which is approximately from stimulus onset to zero point 0.4 seconds maintained along specific trajectories in a subspace of neuroactivity space, using one-dimensional classifier termed coding direction raised by Noli in Soboda's lab in 2016. We can see for a single session in different brain areas, activity on IPSI choice and contra-choice trials projected onto the coding direction has different temporal patterns and amplitudes. Then, calculating decision boundary, comparing with projection, we can make a prediction about choice with accuracy averaged across all sessions shown here. And this analysis might imply the flow of information through different brain areas. Next, 佳宇, go, go, go.
Okay, thanks, Xiao. It's Jiayu here. I want to investigate how the brain encodes the stimulus. I tried the GPA method to extract the latencies from the data in visual cortex. And these three graphs are what I found. And the main result is that with the right stimulus, the latency 1 and latency 2 will come up with a peak after 0.5 seconds. It's just the stimulus onset timing. I just want to figure out why it looks like this. The probes that record the signals were concentrating in the left hemisphere. You can check this fact in Steinmetz's paper. Okay, that's why the latencies are less active to left stimulus. It's just because the left hemisphere is less sensitive to left stimulus. That's what I got data bias. It's funny. Okay, next one, Tingyu.
Thank you for Jiayu's good presentation. I'm Ting. Here we want to discover is that can different brain regions be distinguished by different sizes of latent dimensions? We extract latent dimensions by using principal component analysis for neurons and for different brain areas. Here we can see top 5 PCs in visual cortex and hippocampus. To reach 80% cumulative variance, visual cortex needs 40 PCs, hippocampus needs 50 PCs. And we want to discover which brain region's response is most relevant to wheel motion. Also, correlations efficient is a good way to explore. You can see that trends are similar in all regions, and in visual cortex, left, right, and no-go have different correlation and trend level.
Awesome, Tingyu. Here's Baoting Lu. Now we found that the latent variable discovered using PCA in the brain region is correlated with choices. Then we asked, how does this correlation change with time and what happens between brain regions at the same time? To answer this question, I used canonical correlation analysis to realign top 5 principal components in each brain region, and also a behavior matrix composed of turning speed of the wheel, average phase motion, and leaking directions. The cross-regional correlations between realigned latent variables in each brain region fluctuates with time, with 2 conspicuous clusters of increased correlations. The former cluster corresponds to stimulus onset. The latter time window corresponds to decision-making and movement. In both clusters, the correlation between visual cortex and the hippocampus is significantly larger than those between other regions. Similar results also appear in brain behavior correlations between latent variables of the brain and those of behavior. Again, visual cortex and hippocampus play important roles in these splitting windows. Comparing these results with previous PCA results, we can see that realigned latent variables correlate with behavior better than single principal components, and compared with previous two-dimensionality reduction methods with years. PCA reveals similar time window of neural activities, just as vector decoder in GPFA do.
Okay, at last, we would never forget to give enormous thanks to Patrick for being a good mentor and for guiding us on the right path. We will forever be grateful for your guidance and kindness. We are so lucky to get to work with you. Thank you for your guidance and leadership.
Thank you.
True.